What is up, my citizens of the YouTubes? As you can see, I'm playing a little bit more Pokemon Showdown. It's just going to be a little bit more random battles. I'm not going to use my own team quite yet. Mainly because all of my good teams are still on my laptop. And I'm honestly just a little too lazy to go and actually, transfer them over. So, besides, I love random battles. I think they're fun as hell. Especially since I've played so many battles with the teams that I've created that it's kind of nice just to go with some randomness, make you think on your feet a little bit. I think it takes a little bit more skill to do it this way than it does to do it in your own team, because you gotta think on your feet a little bit more, and you don't know the other person's team, so you don't know what to expect. So I like the reactivity of it. But the last Showdown video is quickly becoming one of my most viewed videos, and I love Pokemon anyway. So I think this is probably going to be something that I'm going to stick with for quite a while. You little bastard. Just because, if you guys like it, I'm going to make it, and that's just the way it's going to go. But, since it's got the Gallade out here, Psychic Fighting, I'm going to send out my Mightyena. I know as a Dark type, I'm kind of at a disadvantage to his Fighting type. But, I'm hoping the Crunch to get off on him with the Stab will be enough to take him out. I probably should check speeds, and I'm not going to outspeed, so I'm going to have to hope to live the hit, because I am quite a bit higher level. And he got the crit. I don't know if it mattered or not, but that sucks. It looks like my Mega is a normal type, so against a Psychic Fighting type makes it pretty much completely useless. It looks like my best bet is probably going to be Kricketune, since it is a Bug type against the Psychic. But I'm not quite sure just how good that's going to go, since he is holding an item. I believe if you have a Mega, it's still considered holding an item. Oh, sweet, I lived that. The knockoff, get a little bit of damage out there. And then I'm going to go for the Stab X Scissor, which should hopefully finish him off as long as I can live this next hit. Which, he went for the Ice Punch. I know I can live the Ice Punch, and resisted that close combat, letting me live and dropping his defenses. This Gallade's going to go down. Kricketune like a boss. You know with a mustache like that Kricketune going to be a fucking awesome guy on your team. You just know it. Wait for Luca Mezzadri to get caught up here. Manaphy, pure water type. I've got Ice Punch, Surf, Toxic, Ice Beam, Fire Punch. Looks like my Jirachi's Thunderbolt is really the only thing that's going to help me out here. Am I faster? I'm not faster. Well, shit. I think I'm just going to go for the Sticky Web in case I do live. Because, I know I won't. But I'd rather get the Switch Initiative into Jirachi. That way Jirachi doesn't have to take a hit. Go straight for the Thunderbolt on him. And that will hopefully be an OHKO. I am 2 levels higher with it's not going to be Stab, but Thunderbolt's a pretty damn powerful move on a Manaphy, which defenses are pretty frail. So hopefully it will go down with 1 hit, and we can call this good. And see what else Luca Mezzadri, or the fuck her name is, has up its sleeve. It's one of those people. It's going to take forever to decide what to do. Oh, switching out to the Corsola. Well, that's not going to help at all. Pop that balloon, but it would live another Thunderbolt. Steel is super effective against Rock. It's Stab because I'm part Steel. My attack and special attack are the same, so that's irrelevant. I'm going to go for the Iron Head. And it still wasn't enough. Getting hit by the Scald, but I didn't get burnt, which seems like a fucking miracle. I feel like the Scald burn rate is so much higher on Showdown than it is on the actual game. But now I know I have 2 Pokemon that I can take out with Jirachi, because I can live anything that Manaphy or Corsola throws at me. So if he it switches out to anything that can kill Jirachi, I'm definitely going to switch out if at all possible. I got a pretty good type coverage going on right now with the Psychic Steel, Normal, and Water Ice. Because as you see, I have Lopunny, which is a Mega, and Walrein along with my Jirachi here. And as far as I know, she only has one Pure Water at Manaphy and 2 other Mystery Pokes. So this should be real interesting real quick here as we figure out what she's going to send out next and how the type advantages are going to swing. And she's going to be one of those people again. Oh, damn it. Okay, Manaphy's coming back out, so I'm going to go straight back to the Thunderbolt. Especially since I outspeed, I can get the free Thunderbolt off and just see what this Manaphy has in up its sleeve as far as attacks go. The fact that she's sending Manaphy back into this tells me that the rest of her Pokemon aren't very well prepared to deal with this Jirachi because she knows I carry the Thunderbolt. But Manaphy is eating it the fuck up. And that Surf did enough damage to where this is going to be a real pain in the ass for me. And I really hope that my other 2 Pokemon are going to be able to do some damage because Jirachi might be pretty much useless after dealing with this Manaphy. I just don't understand how it's outspeeding me considering its max speed is 196. And oh, it must have a choice specs. Specs? Specs. But there's actually been a pretty lengthy battle. I was already going on 6.5 minutes for one battle. Sometimes they go a minute, sometimes they go 15. Ooh, Florgus board. Which means this my Jirachi really is like the greatest thing against him right now. Because I can get that super effective. Ah, I got the flinch. Flinch hacks. I think that just sealed this Florgus' fate. I think otherwise it probably would have been able to take me out, and then I would have had a hell of a time dealing with it. But it's down. What else does she got? This Jirachi is doing fucking work. There it is, the Rotom Frost. Electric Ice type. And I'm going to go straight for the Fire Punch. I don't know if I'll be able to kill it because Fire Punch is kind of an off move for Jirachi. But this is a mixed attack Jirachi, and it's pretty cool. Oh, and he got the burn off first, which greatly lowered my ability to hit him with the Fire Punch purely because it is a physical type move, and it will eventually whittle me down. But I don't really have that great of a switch to go to, so I'm just going to keep going with the Fire Punches. I don't know why he went for the Will-O-Wisp again, unless he's got a Scarf or Specs or something. He might have a choice item, that might be why he's still going for it, but if that is the case, very bad move to go for a statusing move if you have a choice item, like, or he's predicting the switch, which I don't know what he thinks I'd switch into. Like Jirachi carries the Fire Punch. I guess it's always a possibility where I could switch over to all of my other Pokemon, but they really don't have that great of an attack either. And I don't see why they're taking so long, considering they have 1 Pokemon left with only 4 moves, and I haven't switched. And I think I've shown that I have no intention of switching, unless he, it, is overthinking this bar too much. Ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. See, I can do that because my girlfriend's Mexican. Oh, come on. You've already just been sitting there for a minute with only 1 Pokemon left. Are they trying to just run out the clock on me? I think they're just trying to run out the clock. Because that way if they run out the clock, they win, and even though they lost, they're hoping I'll leave. But I have 0 intentions of leaving. There we go, and they're just going to go for the Will-O-Wisp again. Oh, yeah. Why do I feel like the last turn of this thing? Because this Fire Punch will kill the Rotom Frost. The fact that they keep going for the Will-O-Wisps just tells me that they either think I'm going to... Yeah, they had to have used a choice item, but that's the end of the first game. I'm already sitting at 9.5 minutes, so I guess just 1 game for this video, guys. Sorry, I definitely would have done more, but this bitch right here decided to take her sweet, sweet time. So, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!